Hey, what's going on everybody? AJ the Batboy here, and welcome back to another video where today I figured I would spice things up a bit and list 3 heroes that I would like to see created or would add an aspect to the game that would kind of be cool. So, I've come up with a few different and new, unique, special skills. Of course, they aren't completely thought through. These are more of just spitball ideas of how to make it more everybody, more of an everybody game instead of a grindy game. And only the top people can win. And only the people at the top win because they pay. So, we're going to jump into our very first hero on the list, which is, I've mentioned many times in many of my videos, a minion healer. So most minions don't have a lot of health. That's kind of what they're there for. But if you added a minion healer that heals like 100 minion health plus a boosted health or something like that, that could be useful. And that would not only make it into the top grindy level, but it would also help real low. So I think the special skill would be something like deals 230% damage to all enemies, boosts minion health by 150, and then, because of course this wouldn't be a hero of the month, but we do need to give it something, so we will say dispels certain ailments or something like that, or dispels buffs, or like maybe minions give a debuff or something, because that would be a cool special. So we have those 3, which I feel a good, decent hero has 3 to 5, I guess you would call them PowerPoint hero marks, I guess. I don't really know. We're just going to call them PowerPoints, because that's easier. So that's our first hero, one that heals minions. Minions give a debuff or something along the lines, and then, of course, deals some damage. Now, of course, we can't have the damage too high because this is not supposed to be a overpowered grindy hero. But it's also not supposed to be one that is like, why would they even waste time adding it? Mana speed should be average because, yeah, of course it will summon minions because it wouldn't be useful if it didn't summon minions. Minions will only have 120 health no matter what. But something along those lines. Followed up by the next hero, which I think is more unique and adds to the mana gain. So this next hero, instead of doing what Onatel does and siphoning mana, this hero straight up steals it. This hero would have the ability to hit 1 to 3 enemies, and it would just drain their mana every turn for like 15%. Of course, to make this nerfed so that way it can't be used in an overpowered team, it would deal very minimal damage, and since it only hits 1 to 3, it will also not be a significant amount of mana. I honestly think it should only be one person or one hero that gets hit for 15% mana for 3 turns. Of course, dispellable because you need to make sure it's counterattacative counterable. Is that the word I'm looking for? We're going to say it is. So it would deal probably 210% damage to one enemy. It would give the mana drain effect, which can be dispelled, and it would also, I'm making up some of these PowerPoints as I'm going, but honestly, I think 2 is good. If it only hits 1, then honestly, I would say just throw in maybe a negative buff, if that makes sense. For instance, like, I'm drawing a blank on the guy. Kind of like Wilbur, where he gives a buff but an ailment, and that makes that buff weaker. Like, maybe make a unique damage over time ability where, while it has a buff, it gets stronger. And then give a buff so that way it gets stronger. Something like that. And finally, for number 3, this hero. Now, this is where I kind of jump off a little bit because I don't really have a third hero unique ability planned. But something really more, like, I don't know, because I'm trying to think of heroes that would be good in world battles without being so overpowered in raids, you know? So, maybe something that... Oh, you know what? A hero that changes a color on the board. I think that would be cool. Usually they don't affect boards, but if you had a hero that, like, either shuffled the board or something like that, make them slow or very slow or something, and just have them shuffle the board, I think that would be a cool ability. I think that would be helpful in things like Ninja Tower. Instead of only having, like, 3 tornadoes to try and get through 4 to 5 stages of a floor. So I think that would be cool. And that's pretty much all I got. I might do every couple of months a hero creation list. And, you know, maybe Empires and Puzzles will listen to me for at least one. Because, honestly, out of all of them, I think the mana drain might be the most realistic one. Just because it is a cool effect, and there's already so many other drain abilities through fiends or whatever. So I think it would be kind of cool. But those are my thoughts. Of course, I want to hear your guys' thoughts, because it's just good to have other inputs. Now, like I said, these are not real heroes. These are not heroes that are planned in any way, shape, or form. They are just things out of my imagination that I think would be cool. So, they're not happening unless Empires and Puzzles and Small Giant decide, hey, this crazy guy on YouTube actually has a couple of good ideas. But it's highly unlikely. So, I just had to confirm that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. If you did, smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I see it. Share with your friends and family, and hit that little notification bell to be notified whenever I post. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see y'all next time. Peace out. Bye!